The cyber attack at Sony Pictures is one of the most devastating corporate attacks in history. It included the leak of social security numbers, new movies, and fake names used by some celebrities. One America's Tara Millspaugh takes a look at how the mega hack happened and just how easy it is for hackers.
The recent Sony cyber attack is bringing attention to techniques large companies use to protect their most sensitive data. It appears the Sony hack was a lot easier than most people think. The hack reveals Sony IT employees literally kept lists of passwords in spreadsheets in a folder titled Password. Also, celebrity social security numbers were held in unencrypted files that made it easy for hackers to find the data. At the beginning of this year, retail giant Target was hacked, resulting in 70 million customers' data information being leaked to the public. And in June, JP Chase didn't realize they were being hacked until months later. By then, the contact information for 76 million households and 7 million small businesses were compromised. So who's to blame for these cyber attacks? Well, obviously hackers have a goal, but it looks like organizations are not taking the necessary steps to protect themselves. A new survey from privacy experts at Panama Institute found nearly 71% of employees say they have access to sensitive data they shouldn't see. And I spoke to David GIBSON, who's the VP of Marketing at Varonis, which helps organizations manage and protect their data. I asked him about this recent report, and this is what he had to say.
It's the equivalent of having a safe that is open and no security camera or no guard watching who's taking money in and out of the safe. So the risks are obviously pretty severe from external attacks as well as internal attacks.
GIBSON's company engaged with the Research Institute to conduct this report. Companies say they're trying to reduce costs and increase productivity by giving employees more access to data. But in this digital age, data grows exponentially every single day, and GIBSON says organizations need to reevaluate their practices to protect against data breaches.
There's so much information there. It just doesn't make sense to try and protect it manually anymore. And that's really what I think we're seeing is the data growth is probably just, we've hit the inflection point where people realize we need to do stuff in a little bit better way. We need to automate more, and that's the only way that organizations are going to be able to reduce risk and become more productive and keep costs in line.
It's not enough for a company to install an antivirus program on every employee computer. There needs to be checks and balances and constant evaluations throughout the year. Maybe this Sony cyber attack is what companies need to really look at their own practices they implement. All right, and back to you at the desk.